Featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fourth.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. To the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Runners on the move for second. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next to dig in, Keibert Ruiz, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. In there, strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Duran has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. 1-0 the count. A ball and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
First pitch on the way. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The set and the 1-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and here is the big hurt, Frank Thomas.
For the Rangers.
First offering.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Reynolds is there as Big Frank got under it a bit too much, and he's gone on one pitch. So now here is Eddie Matthews.
The third baseman,
First offering on its way.
Matthews.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Wander Franco. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Reined in, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next up is Brian Reynolds, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ian Happ is on deck. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 3-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Third inning, no score to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. So next to hit is Jose Ramirez. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Racing back the left fielder to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Acuna has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ruiz goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Next up, Joan Duran.
The pitcher, Joan.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. D. Strange Gordon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ramirez is there, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. New inning set to get underway, and Keibert Ruiz will dig into the plate. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him. Eduardo Escobar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Eduardo Escobar is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Chipper Jones is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now a swing and a soft liner, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up is Alfonso Soriano. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Franco calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now here is Pudge Rodriguez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
The pitcher.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Wander Franco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Hit in the air out to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Striding in is Brian Reynolds. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman, Frank.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 to Frank Thomas.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Digging in will be Eddie Matthews. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here comes a left fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now into the box, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last debut. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now back,
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Albies at second. Ruiz at first. 2 out in the inning. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kike Hernandez. And they could use a spark from him here.
The left fielder, Kike.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Tony Gwynn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Gwynn.
And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies picks it up in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the second baseman. D. Strange Gordon runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's a look over to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners on first with 1 down. Again, another foul ball. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Gwynn rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And there are 2 away now. So stepping in is Alfonso Soriano, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Billy Wagner is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chipper Jones.